What's good? Smoother Man back yet again. Yo, check this out. I was watching the Fresh and Fit show some time ago. And they were talking about how, a lot of guys behind the scenes are actually still doing sucker simp shit. Right? A lot of you guys out there, you're watching the content, you're listening to the content creators who are trying to put you up on game, help you improve yourself as a man, right? But some of you guys are actually, you're watching and listening, but you're still doing sucker simp shit. They were saying that some of the guys are still contacting the girls on the show. After the show's over, a lot of guys are hitting them in their DMs, contacting these girls after you saw the bullshit that they was talking on their show, right? You still hitting them up. You still getting hypnotized by the beauty instead of looking at how these girls are and the stuff that they were saying, the feminist garbage they were talking. You still hitting them up. You still filling up their DMs, trying to hit them up, trying to see if you can fly them. I was like, what? Guys are still doing that? After they're getting this good game, after they're getting this good information, they're still simping for women? Right? You still hitting these girls up after the show, after you saw them talk nonsense and say stupid stuff and talk a bunch of feminist nonsense, you still hitting up their DMs just because she had a pretty face, bro? Really? So it's like some of you guys, like, what's the problem here? You don't get it? Stop doing sucker simp shit. Stand on your square. Implement the advice that I'm giving you and that the other content creators out there are giving you, right? Because the idea and the intent is to help you improve as a man. So you can stop being that weak sucker who's hypnotized by a woman's beauty and you get taken advantage of. Like I said, I can't, my mind is still blown. The fact that they said a lot of you guys out there are still doing this. You still simping. You hearing the content. You're being put up on how to stand and be confident as a man, and y'all are still behind the scenes, still doing sucker simp. Man, it's painful to hear this. So look, I'm gonna just reiterate this, guys. Guys, stop doing sucker simp shit. Stand on your square. Be a smoother man. Implement the advice and the game that not only myself and others are giving you, and stop doing sucker simp shit.